Hello, Dominic Holland here, introducing you to his blog, which will be going online as well as being able to something you can read on my website. If you enjoy them, thank you very much indeed. Do give us a like and subscribe, and you'll be very welcome to join the people all over the world who are involved in this blog. And your comments are testament to that. It's great to have those, and you can add to those if you like. Okay, so this is called I Will Survive, something we're all keen to do, I imagine. On holiday recently with the family, this is what happened to me. Having survived my first ever Twitter storm, naturally I decided that I needed more peril in my life, and so I broke one of my cardinal rules and took Sam and Paddy quad biking. These are the bikes with 4 wheels, big sort of tractor-like things, dangerous bloody machines as it turns out. Some friends of mine had invited me, and because Nikki had already completed said activity en route the day before, how could I refuse, and what could possibly go wrong? En route to the notoriously dangerous machines, I announced that I was adopting a British Airways approach to the day, namely that safety was my top priority. Unlike on a plane, when I give only cursory attention to the safety procedures, and even then only out of politeness, I was all ears for the safety features of these vehicles. There are none, by the way, and the talk of how to survive using a quad bike death trap, which for some reason I had just hired. So, moments later, as I roll the bloody machine sideways off a hill, my life flashes before me. And with Paddy on board too, my youngest son, meaning that if I do survive this utter disaster, I will need to face his mum on our return. The details and my recall of this nightmare are scant as adrenaline floods my system. But lying on my back with the bike about to roll onto us both, I managed to get my feet up onto the undercarriage of the machine to push it off us as it propels down and rolls down the hill. Probably rolled about 20 feet. Lying now on my back and in thick undergrowth, my mind is a daze. This is not so uncommon. Paddy has the good sense to shout out immediately that he is okay. And on this, my mind immediately turns to myself and whether or not I have broken my wrist. I've still got the scars. It's cut very badly. I think I can see bone, and I think it's broken. It starts to swell immediately. I have experiences of this. Anyone who's read this blog from the beginning will know about my scooter accident when I snapped my left leg in half, as I've previously blogged. If you're interested, you can go back and find that. After a quick examination, it is apparent that I am pretty much intact, albeit a little shaken and very bruised, and by now the professionals have recovered the wretched machine, which means I have no option but to re-straddle the death machine and continue. Paddy too must face his fears, but now with absolutely no confidence in the driver, me. From here on in, my entire focus is on survival only as I sit on the growly beast. Next to my left leg, I notice a sticker. Improper use of vehicle can result in serious injury and even death. It actually says even death. Death is capitalised. So there could be no doubt, which I don't need any persuading of, because I've just rolled off a bloody cliff. My wrist is aching, my confidence is shot. I hate the whole experience, only marginally outdone by doing my best opening joke on stage to complete silence. As I ride along, resentfully, my attention wanders to the benign fairways where I should be right now. Even in the rough, or in the bunker, in the trees searching for my bloody ball. Playing golf can be heartbreaking, but there's little chance of being killed. And finally we emerge from the hills and the unlevel terrain, and my terror finally abates. I have survived. Paddy is okay as well. He doesn't have a scratch on him, so the inquest from his mum will be bearable. The man who runs the business looks delighted also as I clamber off the machine, and I look to the skies in the way the football player does when he scores a goal. My friends inquire to the instructor if this has ever happened before. Never, he says. We've had a few bumps and bruises, but never as bad as that. And now for the unexpected upside, a massive cuddle from Paddy. Just so relieved to be alive, he hugs his dad tightly. As my youngest son and last child, Paddy has had to endure way more cuddles and silliness from me than any of his older brothers, which means that now he's a general rule that I'm not allowed anywhere near him ever. And fair enough, I suppose. I throw my arms around him as well, and it's a heartening and gratifying hug for us both. I thank the instructor And I'm sure he's not offended when I explain he will never see me again, because my quad biking days started and ended today. So that was a blog I wrote in August on holiday. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe and like. And just to give you a bit of context, Nikki that day had gone horse riding. I posted that blog online. I wrote it in an hour or so, posted it online, and Nikki had gone horse riding, and she was reading the blog. Oh, Dom's written a blog about quad biking. Then she read the bit about me falling off the cliff, and so all our friends were reading it as well. And she phoned me up frantic. Are you okay? Is Paddy okay? Is what she really wanted to know, because she loves him and she sort of tolerates me.